Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations to All My Children's David Canary, winner of the Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series as Adam and Stuart Chandler.
Ain't it grand?
So, now it's time to get ready for the wedding.
Well, it sounds like all those doubts have vanished.
Gone and forgotten.
Wow.
You know, this is really exquisite. It's beautiful.
I know. It belonged to Nola Orsini.
Yeah, I think it would chase my doubts away.
You know, it could have been a string of popcorn.
Yeah, right.
Really, it wouldn't have mattered. What mattered was how Tad gave it to me and what it means to him.
Well, that's some popcorn you got there.
Phoebe, hold it right there. This is a no-doubting zone, so if you have any, I suggest you leave because I don't have time or patience for anything other than your full support.
Brooke, dear, I can't help thinking about Edmund's letter.
I'm getting married in a few hours. To Tad, it's the first step in putting my family back together. Now, you have one simple question to answer. Do you or do you not want to be part of this family?
Tell him if he's not going to take it, we'll have to put him on IV.
Dr. Santos.
Mr. Gray, what can I do for you this morning?
Well, nothing for me. I just brought Peggy here for a checkup with Dr. Martin.
Well, Dr. Martin's not in. He's at his son's wedding.
Well, I assume there might be somebody covering for him, or does the whole town come to a screeching halt whenever Tad Martin gets married?
Well, Dr. Martin makes sure that all of his doctors are covered, himself included.
I hope you'll be forgiving Eddie here, Doctor. He's in one of his black moods. And when he's like that, he takes it out on anyone around him. So don't take it to heart. He's really as nice as he is handsome.
I'm going to go check and see who's covering for Dr. Martin.
Shame on you, Eddie. Biting off that nice doctor's head. And a pretty head it is, too. Are you too busy pouting to notice?
Peg, I love you dearly. But if you're going to mess with my love life, I'm putting you back on medication.
You're not meaning that, so I'll not be angry. You see, the point I'm making is, so your lady fair is marrying the other guy. I mean, that's not the end of your life. There's more chapters to be written. Like that gorgeous doctor over there who's not wearing a wedding ring, in case you haven't noticed.
You know, I wonder how Dimitri and Erica are handling Kendall right now.
You'll not be changing the subject.
That I will now. We'll be talking about their problems, or we won't be talking at all.
Of course I want to be a part of your family. This is your day, and I want you to be happy. I really mean that. But I love you and Jamie so much. If you were to cut me out of your life, I don't know what I'd do. I'd be so alone.
We love you. Oh, we love you.
Thank you.
It'll be okay.
The tour bus is here.
You mean the condemned man? Excuse us.
Hey, I'm Fred.
Oh, honey, I'm just
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the group. You like me? You really like me? Not really, not you. Just that wonderful morning suit you have.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good. What, this whole thing?
Oh, he looks so handsome. I think I'm going to cry.
If there is a more beautiful dress, I have never seen it.
Tad is going to be knocked off his feet. Brooke, you look really beautiful.
I'm so happy, really. I can't wait to be married. I can't wait till we're married. And I promise you it's going to happen just as soon as you're well. You remember that, Tad. You remember. You hang on to that together. Forever. I love you so much.
It's made of what? Rubber.
Well, it's time. Come on.
Okay.
Dad? Hey, how are you?
Good. You know, when I got married, I was so nervous I could hardly stand up, but you, Mr. Cool, Calm, and Collected here.
Yeah, well, that's because I know I'm doing the right thing. Right for me and Brooke and for Jane.
She's a wonderful woman. She deserves all the happiness, so...
So, if I don't keep her happy, I can expect a visit from you, right?
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I know how much you care about both Brooke and Jamie. Hell, you even stood in for me with the little guy when I was dead to the world, but the truth is, I love him as much as you do. So if I mess this one up, I won't need you to kick me around the block, because I'll be doing it myself.
All right.
Get ready to walk that last mile.
We're going so
I just left the bride upstairs.
I didn't even see you come in.
Of course you didn't. We came in the back. Do you want to risk bad luck?
Dr. Harris is covering for Dr. Martin, and he'd be glad to see you right away.
Ah, where might I be going?
You're going to go down this hall, and it's the first door on the right.
Oh, thank you, Doctor. I won't be long, Eddie. Try and behave yourself.
Dr. Santos, you got a second? I want to apologize for snapping at you before. Peggy's right. I sometimes act like a horse's... Sorry.
It's okay. I get that way myself sometimes.
Out of the way, please! Everybody out of the way! Over here! Santos.
How long has he been unconscious?
10 minutes, maybe 15. He's been in and out since last night.
Dixie, what happened?
Would you do something? Would you do something? I think he may be dying.
He's burning up. Let's wheel him in there.
Listen, I left a message on Joe's machine. Is he here yet?
I need for you to tell me as much as you can about this man's symptoms.
This is not this man. This is Tad Martin. This is Joe's son. Why isn't Joe here yet?
Dixie,
Look,
easy, easy.
I don't understand. Where is Joe?
Dixie, Dr. Santos is trying to help, but she needs your help to do it, okay? All right, that's better. Now tell me, how did this begin?
I don't know. When he showed up, he was already sick. He was shivering, and then he just collapsed.
Did he have a fever then?
No, I don't know. I mean, I didn't have a thermometer. I knew he was just very hot. Even when he was shivering, he was hot. And I tried to take the fever down, but I couldn't. And then he had this kind of seizure, and he's been delirious since daybreak.
Well, why did you wait so long to bring him in?
Listen, I was up in Willow Lake. I couldn't bring him in sooner. I brought him in as soon as I could.
Okay. You did your best. You did the best you could. Okay?
We're going to be going now.
Oh, you two have been just so wonderful. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. Can I pay you?
No. Anybody would have done the same.
You're just great, really. God bless you. Thank
Now
you.
we'll be thinking good thoughts about you and your young man in there.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Dixie, what was Tad doing up at the cabin? I mean, what happened to the wedding?
Phoebe Wallingford allowed me to use her cabin for a little while to have some time to think, and I did, Edmund, and I realized how much I loved Tad. I mean, you were right. So I was going to come back home, and I was going to tell him how much I loved him when I opened up the door, and there he was. I mean, he literally fell into my arms. Only now we're together, and now we finally have this chance at being happy together, and he's... God, please, God, don't let him die.
Okay, he's gonna be fine. You'll see, all right?
I hope so.
Did he mention Brooke?
No. No, I just assumed that he canceled the wedding before he came.
What if he didn't? What if he was going to this morning?
I mean, he couldn't. I mean, she wouldn't know.
I gotta find Brooke. I gotta find her. I mean, whether she knows this or not, this is gonna be tough. Oh, Peggy, I'm here for a checkup with Peggy.
Oh, look, go. No, don't worry about it. I'll take care of Peggy. I'll make sure that she gets home. You go
sure?
ahead. Yeah, go.
Okay, you're terrific. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll see, okay?
you at the reception. You know, you keep getting more beautiful each time I see you.
Why, thank you, Thaddeus.
That's not much of a compliment, considering the last time we were together was in New York.
Was it that long ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like over 100 years ago.
It's so funny, I would have bet $1 million that you'd be marrying Dick. Well, I mean, I think it's great that you're marrying Brooke and getting your son back and everything. It's just so ironic with Brian and Dixie getting divorced. You know what? Anytime you just want to hand me that crazy glue so I can seal my lips shut, you just hand it on over.
It's quite all right. Listen, 95% of the people in this room feel the same way. And you know what? It doesn't bother me a bit. So if you excuse me, you're still gorgeous. I'm going to go check on the musicians. Keep your hands to yourself.
Love that guy.
Will you do me a favor? The next time I open my mouth, shove a sandwich in it, okay? Am I tactless or what?
Try honest. I happen to agree with you. I think this wedding is weird with a capital W.
Have you heard from Dixie?
No, and if she's still at the cabin, she isn't answering the phone. I've been calling all morning.
Where the devil can she be?
Well, I was hoping she'd be on her way to Tad by this time and put an end to all of this situation, but that's not going to happen. So it looks as though it's a bitter pill, but we're going to have to swallow it, ladies.
But this is wonderful. Oh, thank you, Saint Michael. All the saints be praised. They answered my novenas. I prayed so hard for this. Mind you now, I didn't pray for the Martin fella's sickness or anything. And as soon as I'm home, I'm going to start another novena for his recovery. But it's all part of the Almighty's grand plan. You got your man back, and Eddie'll get his darling Brooke.
Where is she?
Oh, you scared
I'm
me.
sorry, where's Brooke?
She's at Tad's. Where else? She's getting married today.
Damn it! He didn't tell her. She's waiting for him.
Darling, is your beeper on? Turn it off.
I'm on calm.
Darling, if it goes off, it's going to ruin the ceremony. Now, the hospital can limp along without you for a few minutes.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered together here in the sight of God, in the presence of these witnesses, to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony, which is an honorable estate, instituted of God. is therefore not to be entered into unadvisedly, but reverently, deliberately, and in accordance with the purposes for which it was instituted by God. Into this holy union, this man and this woman come now to be joined together. If anyone here can show just cause why they should not be lawfully married, speak now, or else forever hold your peace.